my name is Lesedi Dawn. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk a lot about things such as how to create a life that is filled with freedom and opportunities. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to clean up your social media, or rather better, your online presence, your digital footprint. We're going to jump into about 3 tips that you can utilize to make sure that you look right online, and I'm going to end it off with why you should. Now, I know we've all done some crazy stuff in the past, you know, whether it is a picture that your mom should not see or a video you'd rather have your boss not see. So what do you do when those are up or they've been up way before now? You obviously need to go back in time and fix that, because they still come up. As the saying goes, the internet does not forget. How do we make sure that you look right today? Number 1, what you're gonna want to do is to Google yourself. Google me, baby. Google me, baby. Google yourself. Google yourself. Check up your name, first name, middle name, last name. See what pops up on Google when you Google yourself. Is it pictures from Facebook? Is it pictures from Instagram? Are there tweets that you might have tweeted when you were a bit angry about something political, or I don't know, angry about whatever makes you angry? What comes up when you Google yourself? I'm really curious, and I hope later on you remember, once this video is done, to do this activity and actually go Google yourself. Come back here by the comment section, tell me what comes up that shocks you the most, because you're gonna get shocked. You think you know what's out there when it comes to your name. If you've never done this activity, it will be very enlightening. All right, at least Google has given you a signal to say that there is something wild out there. So what you're gonna then want to do after you've Googled yourself and you've seen all the crazy stuff that are out there is to dive into your social media accounts. You're gonna start off firstly with Facebook. Facebook makes it easier. Change your settings, your privacy settings, to make sure that people that aren't necessarily your friends can't see your life 10 years ago, right? That's the easiest way to go about it. But when it comes to Twitter, also you can go private on Twitter, but that just also looks a bit dodgy often. You know, if you're private everywhere, it just looks some type of way. So leave one account open, maybe the one that you are least active on. That's just my personal advice. That way you don't look like you're hiding something, but then also you're not feeling too restricted in that particular platform, because probably you don't use it as much. So go onto Twitter, go through all your tweets, not tweets from this month or tweets from December or tweets from last year. Tweets, go through your entire history. If you see something that is favorable to a situation and not another situation, delete. I'm not saying do not have a voice. I'm not saying, you know, you're not allowed to have freedom of speech. Of course you're allowed freedom of speech, but just have tasteful freedom of speech. Go through your tweets. If you see something that's questionable, delete. If you see something that proves that you are very much emo, so in your feelings, delete. You want to come across as clean and as crisp as possible. Not to say that you're hiding anything at all, but we know you've got a personality, but we don't have to see all your personalities at the same time. Then you're gonna want to go onto Instagram. Instagram, you know, we post whatever. Luckily you can put up stories, they disappear after 24 hours. You can actually do this on Facebook as well. On Twitter, you can do what's called a fleet, which is basically like a story, like how you've got WhatsApp stories, Instagram stories. Instagram, they do obviously everywhere, they disappear after 24 hours. So you're gonna wanna go through all your pictures, scan through them. If there's something that looks blurry, delete. If there's a picture that is of questionable content, delete. And then this is a trick, and most people don't do it because you'll think you've cleaned up enough, but you forget that people can tag you. People can tag you and they can drag you. So you want to go through your tags. We're still on Instagram. Go through that button that says tagged. Look who's tagged you. Look at the pictures that you're tagged in. Are they representing your best self? check that. If you're tagged in a picture that you don't want to be associated with that particular evening no more, you can simply press on the picture, tap the picture, your name's going to pop up, tap on yourself and say untag. Untag me from this drama that took place last month that I do not longer want to be associated with. That is Instagram, and that's done. You are clean there, you're good. Go back onto Twitter, because we did not touch on this. You went through all your tweets, you deleted your bad tweets. Go through your tweets and your media. You can then also see what you've commentated on, what you then associated yourself with. If it is of questionable content, delete. If it is very sketchy, delete. If it was you dragging someone or you were being dragged by someone, delete. If it was you complaining about a particular brand, product, maybe then they solved the issue, but you forgot to go back and, undo the rubbish that you put out because in that moment you were angry, you already know what to do. Delete. Then we're gonna go back to Facebook. Now, you've changed your settings. You've now said that the only people that can see all your content that's ever been, all the posts that you used to post when you're still in primary, high school, whatever your age is, whenever Facebook came out, you were probably just posting some things that don't make sense to you now. So younger you did not know any better. So you want to protect younger you because younger you is you today, and you don't want to be incriminated by younger you, or you don't want to miss out on opportunities because of younger you. So what you're going to want to do, like I said, is privacy settings. Make sure that people that can see your posts are only people that you are friends with. I know Facebook is a lot. I know it's a lot of work to go back to 2008, like 2008 or 2010 or whenever it is that you jumped onto Facebook. Go back, delete, or rather you can just be private and know that the people that are friends with you already would not incriminate you in any shape or form. I know many of us don't jump onto Facebook as often as we go through Instagram or go through Twitter. Some do that on a daily basis, but not necessarily the same is applied when it comes to Facebook. So what you're going to want to do as an extra tip is to look up that part that says who can tag you in pictures and make sure that you authorize who tags you before it showcases on your timeline. Does that make sense? Like that way then you don't have to untag yourself all the time, because Facebook people are just always tagging you in things and you're gonna only see it 3 months from now. And if you don't have that privacy setting that's put up, those posts are just already there and they've been there for a while, and you haven't been on Facebook for a year. We know you haven't been on Facebook for a year, so please just put those settings in place. Privacy settings, who can tag you, people that obviously you're already friends with, but then also you have to pre-approve a tag before it's shown on your timeline. That's it from me for today. I hope that this video was very insightful. I hope that you remember these 3 tips. I know I was everywhere in this video, but I hope you got the gist of it. And number 1, you're going to want to Google yourself, see what comes up, make a note and know where it comes from. So if it comes from Twitter, you're going to need to go into Twitter and go through your tweets and do that. Tip number 2, go through your tweets. All of them, not just your media. Go through your tweets, your angry tweets, your happy tweets, your sad emo tweets. Go through all of your tweets. Number 3, go private if it makes you feel better. If you feel too restricted about deleting or archiving any of your fun posts, go private. Go private so that it's very hard for people to find you. And like I said at the end of this video, I said that I would share the reasons as to why you'd even want to clean up your social media presence to begin with. Remember how we spoke about how younger you did not know what older you now knows? There's gonna be a future you, well, it's all you. There's gonna be a future you that might not approve of some of the things that you're putting out today. So if you're private, you can live your best life and not have to worry about deleting too much. But then also, here's a pro tip, and here's the main reason as to why. When you're looking for a job, recruiters Google you. They look you up. They want to check if you are the same person on your CV as you say you are. socials. They want to see, obviously we've got different sides to us as people. We are not one-dimensional at all. No one is saying they're one-dimensional at all. Consistent in what you put out on social media, because it can follow you. The internet does not forget. So delete what is no longer resonating with who you are today. Go private, and then make sure that you are representing yourself well. You want to make sure that as you step out, you are putting your best foot forward. People are looking you up, people are watching. You might not know, people are watching, so do right by yourself. Thank you so much for watching today's video. That's it from me. I hope that this video was very insightful. If you did like it, remember to hit the like button so that I know what content you like to get from me and I produce more of that. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And back to that comment section that we spoke about from the beginning. What is the craziest thing you find when you Google yourself? Thank you for watching. Bye till next time.